All right, guys, so what we got before you is some of my most common and my go-to tools when it comes to building PCs and repairing PCs. These are the ones I absolutely love. I'm sure there's other ones out there that people like more, but these are the ones I like, and I just wanted to share them with you in case you wanted to check any of these out, maybe pick something up for yourself or a loved one or your PC person in your life. Anything right here, I do recommend. I did go over a few of these weeks ago on Black Friday deals. Some were Black Friday deals, some weren't, but I advertised them anyway, because they're just great gifts. I'm going to cut to the chase. Let's just go over these, and it's just going to be a short video, so stay right there. Let's start over here with the screwdrivers, shall we? So these are a set, and I am missing one. I still can't find it. I don't know where it went, but it's a stubby Phillips. But actually, it's not a Phillips in the sense. These are a set of JIS. It's Japanese Industrial Screwdrivers. And I don't really use the flatheads too much when it comes to PCs, but these are my two common ones, the kind of the standard size, if you will, Phillips, and the smaller one, like I don't even know what they're numbered, P1 and a P2. So these are my most common. These be like for M.2 screws. This is for like the PCI Express slots screws or something on the back of your case, motherboard screws that you put in to hold your motherboard, stuff like that. These are my two popular. Very good set, and never had an issue. Again, I've never had an issue with any of these. I'm telling you, they're all great. One other thing is the JIS screwdrivers are different from your normal Phillips screwdriver, and there's another one. The shape of the tip is different, and normally with a JIS screw, correct me if I'm wrong, but what you'll see is a little dot. So right where you insert the screw, you might see off to the side like an actual puncture in the screw head. That's indicating that it is a JIS screw. So that's where you would normally use these screwdrivers or JIS drivers. These are a couple of standard Phillips. One's just a long one. So in case I got to put in those motherboard screws or sometimes the PCI Express slot screws, the case is a little funky, so I just got a long-handled one, that's all. And it came with a flat one. Now, a must-have when you're building PCs to open boxes, right? You gotta have a Milwaukee. It's gotta be Milwaukee. Now, it doesn't really have to be Milwaukee, but this, great. I don't think you're gonna get this on Amazon because Milwaukee and Amazon don't really pair very nicely. So, in other words, Amazon or Milwaukee doesn't want Amazon to be their affiliate to sell stuff. So if you buy anything off of Amazon that says Milwaukee, 99% chance or 90% chance it's going to be a knockoff. So anyway, something like that is really great. I don't have many pliers down here, but I do have these. These are great, absolutely great for gripping. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring these up to the camera just to show you. These things are so great. Vampire tools, EDS safe grips, so electrical static discharge, I will get that right. And if you can see in there the grip, those are really nice. They got like a rounded, I don't know if you can see that, but the tip of them, I'm trying to get it so it'll focus on this. But anyway, the tip right here is like rounded. It's concave. So it's great for getting around screws or standoffs, for instance. This is a great little set. And this is by Knips. And these are just side cutters. And great for all of my cutting of my zip ties. That's pretty much all I use these for. I don't cut wires because just never had to do that with a PC. But these are great little ones. All right, so I might as well just stay here for some of the rest of the stuff. But anyway, this was one of my very first, or it was my first precision screwdriver set. And this is a great set, but it's slightly proprietary because of how the bits go into the driver. But this one is great. It comes with about all you need. Very high quality bits. And you can see all the bits there. You also have your magnetizer and demagnetizer right there. And this also swivels. So when you're driving it, you can put your hand or your finger up there and drive. But it comes with pretty much every bit that you would need for anything small. Anyway, great little bit. This also has you can pause it right there and you can see all the bits that it does come with. Again, all this is going to be down below. So I have a couple iFixit kits. I can't remember the names of these, but this one is about the size of your palm by the size of your hand. This is just a magnetic cover and it comes off just like that by magnetic screws. It's got the larger of the drivers for this one. And this is a little bit of the larger kit as far as, or larger bits, I should say. It doesn't have the precision bits in this one. This one's a little more aggressive with the sizes of the bits. And its big brother, again, this is about 2 palms or 3 palm size. Magnetic cover, which is great. This one does come with the same driver that you just saw, but it also comes with the smaller one because it does have smaller bits in here. And you can see all the bits that it does come with. And you can pretty much tell, like, these bits are going to be for this one. They kind of separate it. And this side is going to be for this driver. And last, as far as the precision screwdrivers kits, this one is by Hoto. This one's a nice plastic hard case. And if we open it up, I have done reviews on all of these. If you want to go ahead and check them out, I really go in a little more in depth into them and test them out. But we have two. This is the driver right in here. So in order to get this out, you gotta go like this. Sorry for the light. And you remove it. And then you have your up and down and your 2 torque settings. It's got an LED on the front. The only way to charge this, as you can see, there's no charge port on it. You have to stick it back in here. And then the actual case has a charge port on this right there. It comes with a magnetizer, demagnetizer built right into the case. We got suction cups and pry bars and all of your different bits that you can put in. It also comes with a couple pairs of tweezers and whatever the heck you want to call these things, like picks. Okay, arguably, this is my favorite normal size electric screwdriver. This is 3.7 volts. This is by Fanttik, and just this one's my go-to. I'll show you one more after this, but you have 2 options here. You can either take out just the driver itself, but the problem is there's no bits on it when you just take that out. So then the second piece, you just push down and then you pull this out. And that's got all of your bits in there magnetically. So we're going to just put that down over there. And this has just got your on and off. Well, it's actually on right now, but not a big deal. But it's got your off, and then you just turn it to whatever torque level you want. You have 3 torque levels, 3 being the strongest of all the torques, and or clutch. There's a built-in clutch to it, but I call them the torque level because I think that's what it is. And then you just have your forward and reverse LED on the front. I have screwed in large screws into 2x4s, just generic 2x4s, not hardwood, with this. But this I use a lot on PCs. A lot of times, like if you're building a new PC, you're putting in a whole bunch of fans, which I just did a video on, 10 fans. Yeah, this comes in handy. So that is this one, and you can put it back in there separately. And of course, like I said, these are all the bits that it does come with. And then this just slides back in any direction. It's kind of squarish. And then you see there's a little lip here, and you have to push down all the way to get that to lock in. Put your cap back on and stow it. This one is very similar, but this is by Hoto, and it's got loose. That's the only thing with this one. So it's in a canister right here, and it's gotten loose over time. But anyway, this is aluminum. The rest is plastic. And this is your driver. And there's where your bits lie, all in there. And then this is virtually the same. So you have your forward and reverse, and then you have 3 different torque levels, just like the other one. And you also have an LED. It's just, I go to this one a little bit less. I feel the other one's just got a slight edge onto it, but I don't know. They're really very comparable. I think they're both 3.6 or 3.7 volt. So anyway, next, and this is not too long ago I did a review on this. This is by Solar Eye. A lot of companies are making kind of the same one. So, but this is 18,000 RPM on turbo. And you have your on and off button back here. When you turn it on, you get your LEDs for your battery status. Each light indicates 25%. You get your front trigger. So if you're in turbo mode, I'm sorry, the back is not the indicator. I need to correct myself. That is 3 lights indicating your power level. 1 lowest, 2 high or medium, and 3 on turbo. Down here, where your USB Type-C connection is the battery status. So with it on 3, you have to hold down on the trigger to get it to blow, and it needs to be held down continuously in turbo mode. Any of the other settings, it does not. So I'll demonstrate. I have to hold down on it. So if I go down to 1 or 2, I can push it once and it stays on. And that's the same for the low speed also. In order to turn it off, you just hold in on the button, it goes off. You do have it does come with a like a lanyard for your wrist that you can wear. Is that what it's called? Lanyard? Tether? Lanyard? Whatever. It does come with one other wider mouth. Some dust in there. Huh. It comes with one other accessory. That's it for this as far as accessories. And debatably, the first or second favorite is this guy. And I don't know where my longer attachment went right now, but I have a wide mouth. This is a vacuum and an air duster combo. You can see one side says, this side says outlet, this side says inlet. And this is also made by Hoto. So a couple good companies that I've been working with. This is not sponsored, by the way, just an FYI. And you have your USB Type-C charger. That's great. And if you want to use this as just a duster, then you hold down on the button. Ah! I put it on the wrong end. I didn't read it. There we go. That's the side it sucks air in. This blows it out. And it only has 2 speeds. This is not as powerful as that other one. That's why I think the other one's a little bit better in my mind. But this one still kicks butt. I really like this one. And I have used this as a vacuum. It does work. And this has a built-in filter that I think, yeah, you have to twist it. And you got this built-in filter. And it looks like just a mini vacuum. You put it on the inlet. And you lock it in. And I don't have anything to demonstrate that with, but you can hear it creating suction. Okay. This one also comes with an attachment that you can blow like air mattresses up with, so you can stick that in the outlet and do that if you want. And also you can stick this in the inlet and remove that air a little bit faster if you had to. All right, as far as flashlights go, there's a ton of them, a ton of options, and this is by no means like the best out there. It really isn't. Actually, this is probably one of the cheapest. I have 2 of these. I think these were like between $8 and $15 each. And it's just a flexible head. That's all. It doesn't pivot, doesn't turn, just goes up and down. It's got a magnetic portion on the back. It's rechargeable. Oh yeah, all right, on the front here. Rechargeable, but this is like micro USB. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's micro USB. It just has has 3 different settings. One, then a little bit lower, and then it's got the front one. Nothing special, but they're cheap. I like it's magnetic because I can put it right on the PC case, and it can be like on the top, and I can keep working, and it's just kind of nice for me. The other one that I like for more pinpointing is this little guy. This is Streamlight, and this is the Stylus Pro. And this one is just nice for getting in there and seeing what I have to do. I don't know. It's just kind of nice. It also, I think this is AAA batteries is what this takes. Yep, 2 AAA batteries. And this is what I kind of keep around very close here. It's not a very big room, so I keep everything in specific spots. That way I know where it is. I just grab it. I'll leave these all down below unless they're unavailable. I'll either try to find something equivalent or it just won't be posted, or, you know, there's going to be no links. But anyway, leave your comments down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon to get notified for any future videos. Also, give this thing a thumbs up to help that algorithm, please. And just to show your love and support, that's all it's about here. Just sharing my experience. And with all these, it has been wonderful. Anyway, till next time, guys. Take care.